If you are new to yo-yo collecting, I guess I should say welcome to the hobby. You may hear phrases like golden age yo-yo or silver age yo-yo or perhaps modern age yo-yo, but what does that all mean? Well, there's certainly no set rule, but here's how I break down the collecting ages for the yo-yo. I have 4 categories. The first is the Bandalore Era. This is sometimes called the pre-yo-yo period. These yo-yos are made from 1492, the first documented illustration of a yo-yo, to 1928. Although they went by different names in different cultures, the dominant name then for a yo-yo was Bandalore. This era ended in 1928 when Pedro Flores used the Filipino term for the toy yo-yo and marketed it and trademarked it as the yo-yo name, resulting in the first yo-yo craze in the United States. The golden age yo-yos are made during the period 1928, starting with Pedro Flores, through 1965. I like to think of this as the traveling demonstrator age of the yo-yo. During this time, Duncan dominated the yo-yo market in the United States. The age ended in 1965 when the Duncan Yo-Yo Company went bankrupt. The yo-yo trademark became just a general use word, and the era of yo-yo demonstrators ended. Yo-yos from the Silver Age were produced from 1965 until 2000. Until the mid to late 90s, there were only sporadic contests, and there were a few professional demonstrators early in this period, but not very many. Yo-yos were typically marketed as a toy or a novelty rather than a competitive skill toy. This changed in the mid-90s when we had a resurgence of contests, and this accumulated in a craze in 1998 and 1999. Yo-yos in this period were largely responsive yo-yos. Now, the modern age starts in 2000. High-tech yo-yos are now being designed for new playing styles such as counterweight play, off-string play, and although responsive yo-yos are still being produced, non-responsive yo-yos began to dominate now in competitions. So, just some examples. These are Bandalore Era yo-yos. I would call them Bandalores. True Bandalores with provenance are very hard to find. They're out there, but you have to do some research. Now, these are examples of some golden age yo-yo. This was made in the 1930s, and here is another golden age yo-yo made in the 1950s. Now, these yo-yos don't have to be Duncan. They can be any yo-yo made from that period of time. Now, here's a Silver Age yo-yo coming from the 1970s. You might hear me combine terms like a Duncan Silver Age yo-yo when I'm describing a yo-yo. And here are some modern age yo-yo. Now, it can be a little bit confusing because certain companies made yo-yos through different ages. For instance, Duncan made yo-yos in the Golden Age, Silver Age, and Modern Age. For Duncan yo-yos made after the Golden Age, I often refer to them as Duncan Flambeau yo-yos, Silver Age, or Duncan Flambeau yo-yo, Modern Age. Anyway, this is not a set-in-stone guide. It's just supposed to give you a general idea of a time period that the yo-yo came from. The age period doesn't reflect the value of the yo-yo. A yo-yo from the Golden Age could sell for $10 at auction, whereas a yo-yo from the modern unresponsive age could sell for hundreds of dollars. Anyway, to sum it up, Bandalore Era pre-1928, Golden Age 1928 through 1965, Silver Age 1965 to 2000, Modern Age 2000 to current. And always remember, you can never have too many yo-yos, and please hit your subscribe button for Yo-Yo Talk.